What's up, gamers? This is the guide to help you complete the final part 3 phase of the Vibin Quests. First up, you have establish a device uplink. Note that I've marked the northernmost location north of Logjam Lumberyard. This will be the least populated location. Being on the edge of the POI, it makes it easy to get and less people often will come here. So run over that disk, establish that uplink.
I've got some great news. The reality
This is part 3. There are 2 other parts to completing parts 1 and 2. I have posted those as well. Check the comments for the links to those videos if you need to see those.
We're here and they're here, so why not?
Next up is damage opponents using a Star Wars weapon. If you don't already know where to locate these, see the locations marked right here. You can find them within the little huts here. There's special chests that will contain Star Wars weapons at all of these locations. You can also find them laying on the ground if someone else has already picked them up. Regardless, get one of these, and then I recommend getting to the high ground. There's shockwave grenades here that are pretty prolific, so use a shockwave or get yourself up and take shots down on people. You can get damage on Vader himself, the stormtroopers, or opponents, and just keep going at this until you hit the damage opponents mark to 500. And once you get to 500, all good. Next up, establish device uplink once again. So I'm going to suggest this location here just north of Greasy Grove. Again, it's on the edge of the town, so it's relatively low populated and less traveled.
We've got some visitors. Foundation calls them stormtroopers. I call them also stormtroopers. I'm too busy to hand out nicknames for free. I'd like to find out why these guys are here. I suspect it's related to the 0 Point's ongoing freedom issues.
So, next up we have plant listening devices at Imperial docking bays. Again, these are the same areas. They're marked all in the map there. I'm choosing this one, which is southeast of Greasy Grove. Obviously, it's the closest there. You'll notice they'll be on the edge of these little bays. You just walk up and interact with it. So there's one of 3. So this area here is at the very north of the map. It's about halfway in between Sleepy Sound and Logjam Lumberyard on the map there. This is one of the least traveled of these locations I find, so it's a nice and easy one to get, especially if you're coming off the battle bus. And then here's the third one. This one is just west of the new updated Logjam Lotus POI. So that is 3 of 3. That stage is complete. And now on to another establish a device uplink. So this one is just south of the location where you've just planted that last interceptor, west of Logjam Lotus. So establish that uplink. This is the final established device uplink, and you're going to now have one more quest to complete. And this will be defeating Darth Vader. This is possibly the hardest challenge of all of the parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. But here's how you can do it. So Darth Vader will land at a different one of these locations here every round. To know where he's going to go, look right off the battle bus here. And once you see where this plane goes, you want to follow it. So in this case, he's taken off the opposite direction, so I'm hopping off the battle bus. And immediately I basically know which POI he's going to go to, but you can see here, I've tried to zoom in, you can see the ship goes down, it lands, and once he's fully landed, you'll see the blue beam go up into the air, which kind of helps you also figure out where Darth Vader is. So, you want to head over here. I recommend not engaging right away. Try to land somewhere just outside of the location. Get yourself a weapon or 2. And then, most importantly, do not go again for head-to-head combat here. You can do that, and maybe you'll get lucky. I'm not saying you're not great, that you might not be able to pull that off. However, I recommend going to some high ground. So if you're at this POI specifically, if this is where he's landing, head up on top of this structure right here. And in this case, there's even a chest here, so you can get a little more, you get some shields, maybe even get a better weapon. In this case, I've got a DMR and the thing and grenades and the heavy sniper. So some grenade damage and the DMR, and I'm easily able to just bust up Darth Vader here. So, boom, that's it. I hope the guide's helpful. Please drop a like, please leave me a comment, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. The support is greatly appreciated. Until the next video, this is GamerDad, out.